Hey folks, wondering what this new setting is about? I'm about to go in to a grocery store. This one is an all-encompassing Asian grocery store here in Toronto. I'm planning to cook up a storm. The backstory is a friend of mine is expecting, and during her baby shower she shared that she is craving for some delicious rustic traditional Assamese thali, and I thought, why not surprise her by cooking up a full Assamese meal. And the plan is to show you folks some fresh produce, which is very ubiquitous to Assamese cuisine, that are so readily available in North America. So if you are somebody who lives outside Asia and you pass through these so-called exotic veggies but you don't know what to do with them, this video is going to be very, very helpful for you. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I buy and then we're going to cook together. Let's go in. Since we are shopping for ingredients to prepare an Assamese thali, allow me to share something about Assam. Some say Assam is the land of Laai Haak, but I think Assamese people take their life seriously. They tend to pause and reflect more. They are more inclined to not rush to complete a task. Perhaps that's the reason when I was growing up, I never heard people talking about burnout. I remember lunches were taken very seriously. So many times it had happened that my mom would ask me to rush to the corner store before the stroke of noon because we knew the shopkeeper would pull down the shutters down and go home for lunch. I wish we all can find that kind of pace in our lives today. Be the master of our own time. This teardrop-shaped veggie is called banana blossom or banana heart. It is a flower that hangs from the end of the banana fruit cluster. We're going to make a Kol Dil Murgi, chicken cooked with banana blossom. I'm looking for Laai Haak or mustard greens. A few tips when you're buying any kind of green leafy vegetable is that you want to look for greens that look crisp, rich in color, and not wilted. Avoid any bunch which is slimy or has turned yellow or brown. I recommend you give mustard oil a try. It has a unique pungent aroma. Mustard oil and desi ghee are two fats I want you folks to have in your pantry. We are back home and getting ready to prepare the ingredients. Home-cooked Assamese meals have a beautiful confluence of vegetables and meat, with leafy and seasonal veggies finding a larger space on the plate. We are starting off with a starter and appetizer called Dailor Bora. Daal or Dhaal means lentils and Bora means fritters. This is an absolute snacking delight and it's vegan. You will need masoor dal or red lentils for it. Wash the dal 3 times to get rid of all the impurities. Keep it soaked for at least 30 minutes and don't forget to sprinkle a few grains of rice into the dal. This is my hack to making crispy fritters every single time. All hands on deck today. Emma is going to dice and slice a few onions, not just for the lentil fritters, but for all the foods we are going to prepare.
Wait, there's a secret weapon here. That's not my little hack. A lot of people who use this. Makes you look cool and you don't cry.
Hey, would you like to share how you developed this expertise of chopping onions?
Well, firstly, by no means am I an expert chopping onions. You all know who the chef in the house is. Well, when we got married, early days, I'm trying to impress Shanaz and trying to make some bale puri, which is a nice evening snack. Nicely chopped onions are a hugely important ingredient. And here I was chopping onions this big, and of course, my lovely wife didn't say a word, like a true champ, but I would see these big bits of onions lying on the side of her plate each time I made that. I knew something was wrong. So I went on the internet and I learned and learned and I learned. Yeah, that's my little story.
A few moments later.
I guess today is not the day that this works.
You have 4 more to go.
4 more to go. Rolling up my sleeves. I'll do this.
Okay, I'm adding diced onions, a wee bit of ginger garlic paste, chopped green chilies, crushed frozen curry leaves, pinch of ground cumin, turmeric, and salt to taste. Mix well and the batter is ready. I'm going to fry these at the end, and I suggest you do the same to ensure you serve them hot. This is an Indian style pressure cooker, the most versatile cooking vessel ever. You can cook anything under the sun, starting from baking cakes to making biryani in this cooker. Wash the urad or black gram dal at least 3 times. Urad dal are of 3 different types. There is whole urad, this is split urad with skin, and thirdly split urad with no skin. Okay, I've added 3 cups of water to 1 cup of dal. Some chopped tomatoes, freshly crushed ginger, bay leaf, cinnamon stick, and salt. Lid on. Heat is on high. As soon as I have 2 to 3 whistles, I bring the flame to medium and let it remain for 5 to 7 minutes. Depending on the cooker one can get a couple of extra whistles. Can you comment below if you're scared of pressure cookers and their whistles? Because I have so many friends who are petrified of pressure cooker whistles. I allow the pressure to release on its own. And in the meantime, the tarka is getting ready. I'm using desi ghee, followed by some cumin seeds, dry red chilies, and generous amount of sliced garlic. Smells damn good right now. Check for salt. If all is good, then garnish with fresh cilantro. You can also use cilantro if you prefer. So good. I can just eat this on its own, like a bowl of soup. It's so good. Next, we are cooking Kol Dil Murgi, chicken cooked with banana heart or blossom. To prepare the banana blossom, peel the crimson colored outer layer one by one until you reach the beige color inner body. It should look something like this. I've seen my mother oiling her hands and the knife before slicing because banana blossom from inside's a little sticky, but I'm not doing that because my hands tend to slip away after using oil. Slice as thinly as possible. I want you folks to comment below and share with me if you have had banana blossom before and what is it called in your native language. It'll be so much fun to know about it. Use chopping technique to complete the process. Once this is done, I'm transferring the sliced chopped banana blossom into turmeric water in order to get rid of the tart flavor. This is high in iron and has a natural tart flavor which goes away after soaking for 10 minutes and rinsing it a couple of times. Make sure not to skip this step. Now heat mustard oil in a pot. Some basic whole spices go in: cinnamon stick, cardamom pods and bay leaves. If you generally like your curries to be simple, Assamese food is your thing. Simplicity is what distinguishes Assamese food from other Indian foods. As you can see, the onions have turned translucent and I'm now adding the chicken pieces. Saute well until the chicken loses its raw color. Add ginger garlic, turmeric, red chili, cumin, coriander seeds, and salt to taste. I want you folks to comment below and share with me if you have had banana blossom before and what is it called in your native language. This will be so much fun to know. Let the spices cook for at least 5 minutes and then add chopped banana blossom. Mix well and cover. Keep checking from time to time. Once the chicken is cooked, turn the flame down, and just like that, this healthy, packed with flavor Kol Dil chicken is ready. This is the bomb. Time to prepare the mustard greens. The most important thing about preparing mustard greens is to wash the leaves thoroughly, ensuring no soil is stuck to the bottom of the stems. In Toronto, there are several varieties available. This is a variety of mustard leaves that has large leaves. My plan was to steam these greens, but suddenly change of mood and plan. Now I'm making a quick stir fry with some minced meat. You can really use any kind of cuts and any kind of meat. Mustard oil goes into the pot, some whole spices, and I've added sliced garlic, followed by some sliced onions. Saute until translucent. Add the minced meat and mix well. Now add ground turmeric, Kashmiri red chili, coriander and cumin. Mix well. Don't worry about completely breaking down the meat lumps. This is just a super simple, no effort stir fry. Once the meat loses its raw color, I'm throwing in the greens. Add salt and mix well. Cover and let this cook for around 15 to 20 minutes. Smells good. Quickly take a bite. It's perfectly seasoned. The melange of hearty green vegetables with the meat, it's perfect. The combination is really good. I really want the green leafy vegetables to remain slightly crunchy, that not overcook. Want them to retain the bright, beautiful green color. Okay, time to shallow fry the fritters. First, bring the temperature of the oil to around 370 degrees Fahrenheit. Bite-sized pieces are ideal. Using a spoon, pour some hot oil on the upper part of the fritters. Flip once the bottom side has a lovely golden color. See how gorgeous these look. Fantastic for munching in the evening with a cup of green tea and green or red chutney on the side. Yum! Quickly taste test. Can you hear this? The sound. I'm gonna give Emma a bite. Behind the camera. Can you folks guess what the final item on the menu is? Well, you guessed it. It's rice pudding sweetened with jaggery or Guror Payokh. This is a very special rice from Northeast India called Joha. This rice is starchy and has a beautiful aroma. Wash the rice. Saute the rice in ghee on low heat for a minute and then add milk. Let the milk come to a boil and then turn the flame to medium-low. Saute from time to time. Patience is the secret to a creamy payokh. We want the rice not only to cook but disintegrate. Once we have achieved the desired consistency, add roasted cashews. Jaggery. This is made from evaporated sugarcane or palm sap. A dash of kevra water and a tiny pinch of salt. Turn the flame down and cover. And just like that, our rice pudding is ready. And we are off to Bowmanville. It's a bright sunny day. Very, very deceptive. Super cool.
It's these sunny days sometimes in Toronto that you look out the window and you feel, oh wow, what a beautiful day. And then you step out and you're nothing more than a frozen icicle. So, but yeah, clear roads, no snow. I think it's going to be a fun road journey.
And hopefully good lunch together. So my friend was expecting, she knows we're coming over and I've just bringing some food for her, but she doesn't know that we have cooked an elaborate Assamese thali for her, but her partner knows, so that's good.
Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel.
I love that song.
So excited.
I have such beautiful memories of eating Dailor Bora for lunch with a Tangy Daal on a summer noon. Overall, this has turned out to be such a heartwarming, soul-satisfying and joyous meal. I'm happy Amber and I are able to do this for someone who's far away from home, missing homemade comfort food. If you folks liked what I cooked and enjoyed the experience of shopping, cooking, and everything in between, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. I want to know which dish are you going to try cooking first. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Thank you for watching.